A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z.
Cat, rabbit, squirrel, dog, kangaroo, octopus, horse, lioness, mouse, monkey, elephant, fox, cow, leopard, goat, koala, raccoon, horse, giraffe, deer, hippopotamus, sheep, E is for apple, 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 A, apple. B is for ball, 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 B, ball. C is for cat, 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 C, cat. D is for dolphin, 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 D, dolphin. E is for earth, 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 E, earth. F is for frog, 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 F, frog. G is for giraffe, 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 G, giraffe. H is for heart, 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 H, heart. I is for eyes, 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 eyes. J is for juice, 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 J, juice. K is for keys, 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 K, keys. L is for leaf, 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 L, leaf. M is for mouse, 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 M, mouse. N is for notebook, 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 N, notebook. O is for octopus, 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 O, octopus. P is for parrot, 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 P, parrot. Q is for queen, 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 queen. R is for rabbit, 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 R, rabbit. S is for sun, 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 S, sun. D is for tree, 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 D, tree. U is for umbrella, 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 U, umbrella. V is for violent, 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 V, violent. W is for watermelon, 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 W, watermelon. X is for xylophone, xylophone, xylophone. X, xylophone. Y is for yacht, yacht, yacht. Z is for zebra, zebra. Bye bye, subscribe for more videos. Red color, blue color. Red cat, blue cat. Green color, yellow color. Yellow apple, green apple. Green cat, yellow cat. Orange color, purple color. Orange cat, purple cat. Red apple, orange apple. A is for apple, apple. B is for blocks, blocks, blocks. C is for cake, cake, cake. D is for dog, dog, dog. E is for elephant, elephant. F is for fish, fish, fish. G is for gift, gift, gift. H is for house, house, house. I is for insect, insect, insect. J is for jellyfish, jellyfish, jellyfish. K is for kite, kite, kite. L is for line, line, line. M is for moon, moon, moon. N is for nose, nose, nose. O is for octopus, octopus, octopus. P is for pizza, pizza, pizza. Q is for queen, queen, queen. R is for rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. S is for sun, sun, sun. T is for train, train, train. U is for umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. V is for van, van, van. W for watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. X is for xylophone, xylophone, xylophone. Y is for yacht, yacht, yacht. Z is for zebra, zebra. Hello kids, look how many suns are there? One sun. 2 suns. 3 suns. 1, 2, 3. 4 suns. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many donuts are there? 2. 2 donuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 suns. 6 suns. 7 suns. Yes, you are right. Now there are 8 suns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, now count these suns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. Now, let's see how many suns are there. 10 suns. Good job. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job, dear kids. A for avocado, B for banana. C for cherry, D for dates. E for elderberry, F for fig. G for grapes, H for huckleberry. I for Indian mango, J for jackfruit, K for kiwi, L for lemon, M for melon, N for nectarine, O for orange, P for pear, Q for quince, R for raspberry, S for strawberry, T for tomato, U for up, V for mango, W for watermelon, X for simenia, Y for yuzu, Z for zucchini, A for apple, apple, B for baby, baby, C for cow, cow, D for duck, duck, E for elephant, elephant, S for fish, fish, G for God, God, H for hat, hat, I for insect, insect, J for juice, juice, K for kite, kite, L for line, line, M for monkey, monkey, N for noodles, noodles, O for octopus, octopus, P for parrot, parrot, Q for queen, queen, I for rabbit, rabbit, S for sun, sun, T for train, train, U for umbrella, umbrella, V for van, van, W for watermelon, watermelon, X for xylophone, xylophone, Y for yacht, yacht, Z for zebra, zebra, A for apple, A for ant, B for ball, B for bat, C for cup, C for cat, D for dog, D for dots, E for egg, E for elephant, F for fish, F for frog, G for girl, G for God, G, H for hand, H for hat, I for ink, I for insect, ink, J for jar, J for juice, j, K for king, K for kite, k, L for leaf, L for lamp, l, M for man, M for monkey, N for neck, N for nose, n, O for orange, O for octopus, P for parrot, P for pencil, Q for queen, Q for queen, Q, I for rat, I for rabbit, r, S for sun, S for sunflower, T for turtle, T for tree, t, U for uncle, U for umbrella, V for vulture, V for van, v, W for water, W for watermelon, v, X for xylophone, Y for yacht, y, Z for zebra, z, A is for apple, apple,
Yummy.
A, apple. B is for baby, baby, B, baby. C is for cow. Cow. C, cow. D is for duck. Duck. D, duck. E is for elephant. Elephant. E, elephant. F is for fish. Fish. F, fish. G is for goat. Goat. G, goat. H is for hand. Hand. H, hand. I is for insect. Insect. I, insect. J is for jump. Jump. J, jump. K is for kite. Kite. K, kite. L is for light. Light. L, light. M is for monkey. Monkey. N, monkey. N is for noodles. Noodles. N, noodles. O is for orange. Orange. O, orange. P is for parrot. Parrot. P, parrot. Q is for queen. Queen. Q, queen. R is for rabbit. Rabbit. R, rabbit. S is for sun. Sun. S, sun. T is for train. Train. T, train. U is for umbrella. Umbrella. U, umbrella. V is for violin. Violin. V, violin. W is for watermelon. Watermelon. W, watermelon. X is for xylophone. Xylophone. X, xylophone. Y is for yacht. Yacht. Y, yacht. Z is for zebra. Zebra. Z, zebra. Like, share and subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. Ta-da! A for apple. B for ball. C for cat. D for drum. E for elephant. F for fan. G for glasses. H for house. I for insect. J for jelly. K for kite. L for lollipop. M for moon. N for notebook. O for orange. P for peacock. Q for queen. R for rain. S for sun. T for train. U for umbrella. V for van. W for watermelon. X for xylophone. Y for Jojo. Z for zebra. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Bye bye. A is for aeroplane. Aeroplane. B is for bag. Bag.
Wow.
C is for cake. Cake.
Yummy.
D is for duck. Duck. E is for elephant. Elephant. F is for frog. Frog. G is for gift. Gift. H is for hen. Hen. I is for ice cream.
Yummy.
Ice cream. J is for juice. Juice. K is for kite. Kite. L is for line. Line. M is for moon. Moon. N is for nose. Nose. O is for orange. Orange.
Yummy.
P is for parrot. Parrot. Q is for queen. Queen. R is for rabbit. Rabbit. S is for sun. sun. T is for train. Train. U is for umbrella. Umbrella. V is for van. Van. W is for watermelon. Watermelon. X is for xylophone. Xylophone. Y is for Jojo. Jojo. Z is for zebra. Zebra. A is for apple. Apple. B is for baby. Baby. C is for cow. Cow. D is for duck. Duck. E is for elephant. Elephant. F is for fish. Fish. G is for grass. Grass. H is for house. House. I is for ice cream. Ice cream. J is for juice. Juice. K is for kite. Kite. L is for line. Line. M is for monkey. Monkey. N is for noodles. Noodles. O is for octopus. Octopus. P is for parrot. Parrot. Q is for queen. Queen. R is for rabbit. Rabbit. S is for sun. Sun. T is for train. Train. U is for umbrella. Umbrella. V is for van. Van. W is for watermelon. Watermelon. X is for xenopus. Xenopus. Y is for yacht. Yacht. Z is for zebra. Zebra.
A, B, C, D. In the morning, brush your teeth. E, F, G, H. Hurry up and don't be late. I, J, K, L. Learn the letters very well. N, O, P, Q. What we say is what we do. R, S, T, U. You love me and I love you. V, W, X, Y, Z. Now I know my ABCs. Sing with me. Can you see what's around the tree? Birds. A for albatross. B for blackbird. C for canary. D for ducky. E for eagle. Can you see what's around the tree? F for flamingo. G for goose. H for hummingbird. I for ibis. Can you see what's around the tree? Birds. J for jay. K for kingfisher. L for loon. M for magpie. Can you see what's around the tree? Birds. N for nightingale. O for ostrich. P for parrot. Q for quail. Can you see what's around the tree? Birds. R for robin. S for sparrow. T for toucan. Can you see what's around the tree? Yes, birds. U for umbrella bird. V for vulture. Can you see what's around the tree? Birds. W for woodpecker. X for knob. Y for yellow hammer. Z for zebra finch.
A is for ambulance. Ambulance. A ambulance. B is for bicycle. Bicycle. B bicycle. C is for car. Car. C car. D is for dump truck. Dump truck. D dump truck. E is for excavator. Excavator. E excavator. F is for fire truck. Fire truck. F fire truck. G is for garbage truck. Garbage truck. G garbage truck. H is for helicopter. Helicopter. H helicopter. I is for ice cream truck. E ice cream truck. I ice cream truck. J is for jet. Jet. J jet. K is for kayak. Kayak. K kayak. L is for lifeboat. Lifeboat. L lifeboat. M is for motorbike. Motorbike. M motorbike. N is for navy bot. Navy bot. N navy bot. O is for oil tanker. Oil tanker. O oil tanker. P is for police car. Police car. P police car. Q is for quad bike. Quad bike. Quad bike. R is for rocket. Rocket. R rocket. S is for submarine. Submarine. S submarine. T is for tractor. Tractor. T tractor. U is for unicycle. Unicycle. U unicycle. V is for van. Van. V van. W is for water tanker. Water tanker. W water tanker. X is for excavator. Y is for yacht. Yacht. Y yacht. Z is for zeppelin. Zeppelin. Z zeppelin. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Bye bye kids.
A for ambulance. Ambulance. B for bicycle. Bicycle. C for car. Car. D for dump truck. Dump truck. E for excavator. Excavator. F for fire truck. Fire truck. G for garbage truck. Garbage truck. H for helicopter. Helicopter. I for ice cream truck. Ice cream truck. J for jet. Jet. K for kite. Kite. L for lifeboat. Lifeboat. M for motorcycle. Motorcycle. N for navy bot. Navy bot. O for oil tanker. Oil tanker. P for police car. Police car. Q for quad bike. Quad bike. R for rocket. Rocket. S for submarine. Submarine. T for tractor. Tractor. U for unicycle. V for van. Van. W for water tanker. Water tanker. X for excavator. Excavator. Y for yacht. Yacht. Z for zeppelin. Zeppelin. Subscribe for more. Sing with me. Let's start. A for Audi. B for BMW. C for Corolla. D for Dodge. E for Eagle. F for Ford. G for Geely. H for Honda. I for Infinity. J for Jeep. K for Kia. L for Lexus. M for Mercedes. N for Nissan. O for Opel. P for Porsche. Q for Quayle. R for Range Rover. S for Suzuki. T for Tesla. U for Altima. V for Volkswagen. W for Willys. X for Zipping. Y for Yogo. Z for Zenvo. Bye bye. Subscribe for more.
Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Baa Baa Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. 1 for the master, 1 for the dame, 1 for the little boy who lives down the lane. Thanks. A is for aeroplane, aeroplane. B is for ball, ball. C is for candy, candy. D is for dog, dog. E is for egg, egg. F is for fish, fish. G is for grapes, grapes. H is for hat, hat. I is for ice cream, ice cream. J is for juice, juice. K is for kite, kite. L is for lamp, lamp. M is for moon, moon. N is for nails, nails. O is for orange, orange. P is for parrot, parrot. Q is for queen, queen. R is for rose, rose. S is for sun, sun. T is for train, train. U is for umbrella, umbrella. V is for van, van. W is for window, window. X is for xylophone, xylophone. Y is for yacht, yacht. Z is for zoo. Zoo. Now I know my ABC. Bye bye. Subscribe for more videos. A for apple, apple. B for blocks, blocks. C for cake, cake. D for dog, dog. E for elephant, elephant. F for fish, fish. G for gift, gift. H for house, house. I for insect, insect. J for jellyfish, jellyfish. K for kite, kite. L for line, line. M for moon, moon. N for nose, nose. O for octopus, octopus. P for pizza, pizza. Q for queen, queen. R for rabbit, rabbit. S for sun, sun. T for train, train. U for umbrella, umbrella. V for van, van. W for watermelon, watermelon. X for xylophone, xylophone. Y for yacht, yacht. Z for zebra, zebra. Bye bye. Subscribe for more. Hi kids, let's learn ABC phonics. A for apple, apple. B for banana, banana. C for cat, cat. D for dog, dog. E for elephant, elephant. F for frog, frog. G for giraffe, giraffe. H for hat, hat. I for ice cream, ice cream.
Yummy!
J for jam, jam. K for kangaroo, kangaroo. L for line, line. M for mouse, mouse. N for needle, needle. O for orange, orange. P for pear, pear. Q for quail, quail. R for robot, robot. S for socks, socks. T for turtle, turtle. U for umbrella, umbrella. V for violin, violin. W for watermelon, watermelon. X for xylophone, xylophone. Y for yak, yak. Z for zebra, zebra. Bye bye. Subscribe for more videos. Like and share. A is for alligator, alligator. B is for bear, bear. C is for cat, cat. D is for dog, dog. E is for elephant, elephant. F is for fish, fish. G is for goat, goat. H is for horse, horse. I is for insect, insect. J is for jaguar. Jaguar. K is for kangaroo. Kangaroo. L is for lion. Lion. N is for monkey. Monkey. N is for nighthawk. Nighthawk. O is for ostrich. Ostrich. P is for penguin. Penguin. Q is for quail. Quail. R is for rabbit. Rabbit. S is for sheep. Sheep. T is for tiger. Tiger. U is for umbrella cockatoo. V is for vulture. Vulture. W is for whale. Whale. X is for xenopus. Xenopus. Y is for yak. Yak. Z is for zebra. Zebra. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.
A is for ant. Ant. B is for bus. Bus. C is for cow. Cow. D is for dog. Dog. E is for egg. Egg. F is for frog. Frog. G is for ground. Ground. H is for horse. Horse. I is for eyes. Eyes. J is for juice. Juice. Yummy. K is for kite. Kite. L is for lollipop. Lollipop. Wow. M is for moon. Moon. N is for noodles. Noodles. Yummy. O is for octopus. Octopus. P is for parrot. Parrot. Q is for quail. Quail. R is for rainbow. Rainbow. S is for sun. Sun. T is for truck. Truck. U is for umbrella. Umbrella. V is for van. Van. W is for water. Water. X is for xenopus. Xenopus. Y is for yacht. Yacht. Z is for zebra. Zebra. Subscribe for more videos.
A is for apple. Apple. B is for banana. Banana. C is for cup. Cup. D is for dolphin. Dolphin. E is for elephant. Elephant. F is for frog. Frog. G is for gift. Gift. H is for house. House. I is for insect. Insect. J is for jam. Jam.
Yummy, yummy.
K is for kite. Kite. L is for leaf. Leaf. M is for monkey. Monkey. N is for needle. Needle. O is for octopus. Octopus. P is for pizza. Pizza.
Yummy, yummy.
Q is for queen. Queen. R is for rainbow. Rainbow. O S is for sun. Sun. T is for train. Train. U is for uncle. Uncle. V is for van. Van. W is for wheels. Wheels. X is for xylophone. Xylophone. Y is for yacht. Yacht. Z is for zebra. Zebra. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Bye bye. A is for apple. A is for apple. Apple. B is for ball. Ball. C is for cat. Cat. D is for dog. Dog. E is for elephant. Elephant. F is for frog. Frog. G is for God. God. H is for house. House. I is for ice cream. Ice cream. J is for juice. Juice. K is for kite. Kite. L is for lollipop. Lollipop. M is for mango. Mango. N is for nest. Nest. O is for orange. Orange. P is for parrot. Parrot. Q is for queen. Queen. R is for rose. Rose. S is for strawberry. Strawberry. T is for turtle. Turtle. U is for umbrella. Umbrella. V is for van. Van. W is for watermelon. Watermelon. X is for xylophone. Xylophone. Y is for yacht. Yacht. Z is for zebra. Zebra. A is for apple. Apple. B is for ball. Ball. C is for cat. Cat. D is for dog. Dog. E is for elephant, elephant. F is for fish, fish. G is for gift, gift. H is for house, house. I is for ice cream, ice cream. J is for juice, juice. K is for kite, kite. L is for lollipop, lollipop. M is for mango, mango. N is for nest, nest. O is for orange, orange. P is for parrot, parrot. Q is for quail, quail. R is for rabbit, rabbit. S is for sun, sun. T is for tree, tree. U is for umbrella, umbrella. V is for van, van. W is for watermelon, watermelon. X is for xylophone, xylophone. Y is for yellow, yellow. Z is for zipper, zipper. Hi kids, let's learn ABC phonics. A is for apple, apple. B is for ball, ball. C is for cow, cow. D is for dog, dog. E is for elephant, elephant. F is for fish, fish. G is for goat, goat. H is for house, house. I is for ice cream, ice cream. J is for juice, juice. K is for kite, kite. L is for lollipop, lollipop. M is for monkey, monkey. N is for nest, nest. O is for octopus, octopus. P is for parrot, parrot. Q is for quail, quail. R is for rabbit, rabbit. S is for sun, sun. T is for tree, tree. U is for umbrella, umbrella. V is for van, van. W is for watermelon, watermelon. X is for xylophone, xylophone. Y is for yacht, yacht. Z is for zebra, zebra. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Hi kids, let's learn fruits name. Apple, apple. Banana, banana. Cherry, cherry. Mango, mango. Orange, orange. Grapes, grapes. avocado, avocado. Watermelon, watermelon. Tomato, tomato. Strawberry, strawberry. Jackfruit, jackfruit. Lemon, lemon. Melon, melon. Dates, dates. Pear, pear. Very good, little kids. Now subscribe for more videos. Bye bye. A for alpaca. Alpaca. B for bear. Bear. C for cat. Cat. D for dog. Dog. E for elephant. Elephant. F for fish. Fish. G for giraffe. Giraffe. H for horse. Horse. I for iguana. Iguana. J for jaguar. Jaguar. K for kangaroo. Kangaroo. L for ladybug. Ladybug. M for monkey. Monkey. N for nighthawk. Nighthawk. O for octopus. Octopus. P for parrot. Parrot. Q for quail. Quail. R for rabbit. Rabbit. S for shark. Shark. T for tiger. Tiger. U for umbrella cockatoo. Umbrella cockatoo. V for vulture. Vulture. W for whale. Whale. X for xenopus. Y for yak. Yak. Z for zebra. Zebra. A is for ant. Ant. B is for ball. Ball. C is for color. Color. D is for duck. Duck. E is for elephant. Elephant. F is for fish. Fish. G is for giraffe. Giraffe. H is for hat. Hat. I is for ice cream. Ice cream. J is for jet. Jet. K is for kite. Kite. L is for laptop. Laptop. M is for moon. Moon. N is for notebook. Notebook. O is for orange. Orange. P is for police. Police. Q is for queen. Queen. R is for rocket. Rocket. S is for sky. Sky. T is for train. Train. U is for umbrella. Umbrella. V is for van. Van. W is for watermelon. Watermelon. X is for xylophone. Xylophone. Y is for yo-yo. Yo-yo. Z is for zoo. Zoo.
Yes, I know my ABC. Sing along with me. Let's start. A is for apple. Apple. B is for baby. Baby. C is for cat. Cat. D is for doll. Doll. E is for elephant. Elephant. F is for frog. Frog. G is for guitar. Guitar. H is for hen. Hen. I is for insect. Insect. J is for juice. Juice. K is for kite. Kite. L is for lamb. Lamb. M is for monkey. Monkey. N is for noodles. Noodles. O is for orange. Orange. P is for parrot. Parrot. Q is for queen. Queen. R is for rat. Rat. S is for sun. Sun. T is for tire. Tire. U is for umbrella. Umbrella. V is for van. Van. W is for watch. Watch. X is for xylophone. Xylophone. Y is for yo-yo. Yo-yo. Z is for zipper. Zipper. Now I know my ABC. Next time, won't you sing with me? Bye.
What is at the pond today? There are 4 ducks swimming, 3 ducks diving, 2 ducks skiing, and 1 duck hiding. What is at the pond today? There are 4 ducks swimming, 3 ducks diving, 2 ducks skiing, and 1 duck hiding.
Five little ducks went swimming in the water. 5 little ducks went swimming in the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 little ducks went swimming in the water. The mother duck says, quack, 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 quack. But only 4 little ducks came back. 4 little ducks went swimming in the water. 4 little ducks went swimming in the water. The mother duck says, quack, 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 quack. But only 3 little ducks came back. 3 little ducks went swimming in the water. 3 little ducks went swimming in the water. Mother duck says, quack, quack, quack. But only 2 little ducks came back. 2 little ducks went swimming in the water. 2 little ducks went swimming in the water. The mother duck says, quack, 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 quack. But only 1 little duck came back. No little ducks went swimming in the water. But when Daddy duck says, quack, 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 then all 5 little ducks came back.
Hi kids, let's learn animals' name. Let's start. Dog, dog. Lion, lion. Monkey, monkey. Cow, cow. Parrot, parrot. Alligator, alligator. Sheep, sheep. Zebra, zebra. Fish, fish. Deer, deer. Ant, ant. Good job. Bye bye. Subscribe.
Hi kids, let's learn some alphabets and some colors. Let's start. Can you tell me what is this? Yes, this is letter A and this is red color. We fill the letter A with red color. This is letter B and we fill the letter B with purple color. This is purple color. This is orange color. We fill the letter C with orange color. Wow! This is yellow color and we fill the letter D with yellow color. Now, this is parrot color. Parrot color. We will fill the letter E with parrot color. Let's start. Wow! Very well done. Great job. This is letter E and we are filling letter E with parrot color. Amazing job. Yes, this is pen color.
Ants on my arms, ants on my arms, ants on my arms, they are causing me alarm. B, b, bring your bat and bring your ball. B, b, bring your bat and bring your ball to the park to play. K, k, we are clicking castanets, k k k. We are clicking castanets, k k k. We are clicking castanets, k k k. D, d. See me play on my drum. Playing drums is lot of fun with a d d d d d. See me play upon my drum. Eggs in the pan, eggs in the pan, eggs in the pan, crack the egg like this. My friends and I went to the beach with my floating fish. It got a hole, the air came out. G, g. The water gurgles down the drain, the water gurgles down the drain, the water gurgles down the drain with a g g g g g. H, h. I like to hop, hop, hop up and down. I like to hop, hop, hop all around. I like to hop, hop, hop up and down. E, E. Inky the mouse is my pet. She spilled the ink and got wet. The ink is spread all over the desk. E, 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 E. Inky is wet. J, J. Jelly and jam, jiggling on the plate. Oh, what will I eat with it? J, 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 J. K, K. Kites are flying in the sky. Kites are flying in the sky. K, 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 k. L, l. We lick our lollipops. We lick our lollipops. L, 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 l. We lick our lollipops. M, m. The mom and dad make many meals. Ma, ma. The mom and dad make many meals for their hungry children. N, n. Hear the airplane. N. Hear the airplane. N. Hear the airplane making lots of noise. Now it's dark, the light go on. Oh, 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 oh. Time for bed, the light go off. Oh, 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 oh. P, p. Puff out the candles on the pink cake. P, p, p. Puff out the candles on the pink cake. Puff, puff, puff. Quack, quack. The ducks in the pond. Quack, 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 quack. The ducks in the pond. Quack, 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 quack. All around the pond. R, r. See my puppy rip the rug. R, r. See my puppy rip the rug when he pulls so hard. The snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. The snake is in the grass. T. When I watch the tennis game. When I watch the tennis game, my head goes back and forth. Up go umbrellas. Up go umbrellas. Up go umbrellas when it starts to rain. Dry wicks went round the village. Dry wicks went round the village. Dry wicks went round the village. I see the clouds moving. I see the kites flying. Take an X-ray. Take an X-ray. Take an X-ray. X-ray of my hand. I like to eat yogurt and bananas. I like to eat yogurt and bananas. Did you ever hear a bee buzz? A bee buzz, a bee buzz. Did you ever hear a bee buzz? I like this.
Hi kids.
A for apple, A for airplane, B for balloons, B for bus, B. C for cat, C for cap, K. D for dog, D for dolphin, D. E for elephant, E for egg, F for fish, F for frog, F. G for giraffe, G for girl, G. H for hen, H for hat, I for insect, I for eyes, E. J for jaguar, J for juice, D. K for kite, K for kangaroo, K. L for ladybug, L for lion, L. M for moon, M for monkey, M. N for noodles, N for nose, N. O for orange, O for octopus, O. P for parrot, P for penguin, P. Q for queen, Q for quail, Q. R for rabbit, R for rose, R. S for sun, S for snake, T for truck, T for train, T. U for umbrella, U for umbrella cockatoo, A. V for violin, V for vines, V. W for whale, W for watermelon. W. X for xylophone. X for box. X. Y for yacht. Y for yellow. Y. Z for zebra. Z for zip. Z. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos. Hi. Kids, let's learn fruits name. Grapes. Watermelon. Apple. Mango. Banana. Orange. Cherry. Avocado. Guava. Pomegranate. Good job. Bye. Subscribe for more videos.
Eyes, nose, forehead, hair, chin, neck, mouth, ears, legs, knee, abdomen, thigh, hand, fingers, foot, toes, arm, leg, buttocks, body, head, hair, ears, eyes, mouth, nose, cheeks, chin.